everybody, and welcome back to Drivin Livin. I am Dylan.
I'm Jade.
And Shy Guy Jordan is with us. And right now we're just heading to the baseball fields, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go hit some balls with Jord. Because he's possibly, I think we're planning on playing baseball in the spring. So, just gonna go have some fun right now. Since we've been sitting inside playing Star Wars for a while, you're driving all over the road.
That's my bad. It's kind of windy.
Yes. One thing I did want to mention, since it's been literally 3 weeks now since we've posted, is the clothing brand, Jared and I's clothing brand, is no longer called Noise District Apparel. It is now Redline Therapy. So, it's a pretty big change for us. I mean, obviously, we're rebranding the whole business, but yeah, it was kind of suggested to us to change it just so that there's no confusing what the brand's about, because our business consultant Brian thought that, you know, noise could be thought of as like with music, or I don't know what else. What else could you
Probably
think?
a lot of different things.
Probably. But that's Bryant and a few other people that I talked to. I asked them, you know, when you think of noise, what do you think about? And that was, music was always like one of the first things. So, kind of figured with Redline, it can't really be confused to be anything else other than like motor related. And obviously the therapy, which Jade didn't seem to get at first. But that's, I know a lot of people consider like driving and whatnot therapy. Yeah. So, and then yeah, we had a list of like I think we had 5 names that we at the end there came up with, because me and Jared went through a bunch of different names and decided, like, narrowed it down to 5 names. And literally everybody that we asked, I mean, we asked like 5 people, is that, but everyone said Redline Therapy was like their favorite out of them. So that's what we went with. Literally just got our logo done the other day. Trying to get some more designs so that we can move on to working with Bryant and working on marketing. So that's the big news with the brand. So it is now redlinetherapy.com instead of Noise District Apparel. So yeah, I think that's all the news I have on the brand. But I think I have mentioned, I think so, it's obviously been a while since we've recorded this, but I think I have mentioned about the Subi issue with the oil. Mm-hmm. And I'm really hoping this week to make sure that the issue is with a couple of the seals. I think one of the seals is fairly common for going bad and that causing a good oil leak.
Yeah, but didn't you say something about the timing belt too?
Well, that's with the timing belt kit. Because it's right in that area. Okay. Right in where the timing belt is. So, I'm really hoping this week to figure that out and get the parts ordered. Because it is now November.
What?
November? Oh my God, it's
November?
October. It is now October. I'm always off with this stuff. One of my last videos, I mentioned something about, snow coming at this point, and I was like, wait, no.
Oh, it'll come.
It's October.
It's funny, though.
It's not uncommon for snow to come at the end of October.
And it's also not uncommon for it to be 80 degrees like it's supposed to be next week.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's supposed to be 80.
Yeah, it'll do that, and then literally the next week it'll be snowing.
Just be cold, yeah.
So
You can't explain Michigan more than that.
I know.
That about sums it up.
We're gonna go to T-ball field, remember?
Oh, yeah. How do you get there? Is it just
I would turn.
at
I
the
guess we
road?
could just go to this one right here.
Is that a T-ball field?
I think it's like the same size as that other field.
We went to this one.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
go
we
to
went to that big one. We're gonna go to the smaller one.
Is that the T-ball field right there? That little one?
I think they used it as softball back in the day, but it's literally the same size as that other field.
So this one, or is it?
Yeah, we can go to this one, or you can go around the corner and go to
Okay.
that other one.
You want to go around the corner to the other one?
But, anyways, I need to get that fixed.
Can I just
Get an
stay on this
alignment
little?
on the cars, yes. Get an alignment on the Subi, since I literally still haven't done that. Now your dad's calling.
And then I'm taking it.
But,
I'll call him back.
yeah, get an alignment on it and get some winter tires on it so that it's ready for the snow.
For me.
Yes, for Jade.
Because I'm tired of putting the miles on this Jeep.
For you? Oh, I guess George's going to drive the Subi this winter, so. But we're at the baseball fields, so.
We're not done yet, but
Well, no, but we're going to pick up our recording after we do this. All right? All right, see you in a minute. Okay. So that was a quick 20 minutes. Yes.
well, we can talk about what just happened to that poor driver ed student.
What just happened?
He goes to turn right at the light, and that Jeep pulled out right in front of him.
I was
And you
just,
had to slam
I was
on
just
his
saying
brakes.
that to get you to explain it.
Oh, okay. Well,
He had the
that's
right of way. He
essentially- yeah.
turned right at a light. And then, us Wrangler owners were too cool.
He just literally cut in front of him.
Yeah, not us. Some
Yeah.
other Wrangler. Which I've seen it driving around town. They think they're cool. That's typical Wrangler owner.
It's not. I don't pull out in front of people. The town of Farwell does that.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm just saying, typically, there's like one of two types of Jeep owners. And it's either older folks that just, I don't know why they like them, but they always keep them stock.
They have a Jeep to say they have a Jeep.
Yeah. And then there's the
Like
people
VEs.
that, yeah, get in them. They got to have their light bars on them, their lift kits, and their winches.
That's what they were built for.
I know.
So, I mean,
But a lot of people like to drive like idiots.
I know.
I mean, anybody, it doesn't matter what car they are. There's a lot of people that like to drive like idiots. But it just seems like there's a higher probability of it when they have a lifted vehicle.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know either. I feel like it's just the fact that it's built to have fun in and do crazy stuff in. Climb mountains in.
Are you really in 6th gear right now?
Yes.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with that?
It just feels like you're lugging it.
Fine. 5th it is.
Well, I just know half the time yesterday I was in 4th gear driving to and from Traverse.
Well, no
that's
wonder
what
why
we did. Yeah. Let's talk about that. That's what we did yesterday. Because
Yeah,
Jade's birthday was just a few days ago. 25. Getting old.
Yeah.
But, so we decided to go to Traverse to go out to eat and go to the casino. We went to the casino first thing. Spent
$80.
$80 within 20 minutes. So, that was a good time.
How do you win at slots?
Yeah, if you know.
Comment below.
Yeah, if you know, let us know.
Or just avoid it altogether
just
like
seems
a roulette table.
like we've had a few times of being what I would consider lucky, winning $50 to $100.
Yeah. There was one time we won like 150.
Yeah. I think that's... Was that mine?
you?
I think so.
I think it was you.
And that was right there
I
at
won
Traverse
like 100,
too.
I'm pretty sure.
And
like,
I think mine was mainly because of all the free games. Because I think it gave me like 20 or 30 free games.
Yeah.
And that's where I won most of that money. But I remember that because we won it, cashed it out, went and got the money, and left.
Yeah.
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 Well, that's the most I've ever won at a casino, at least. So
I don't get like these people that, because there's been a couple of people like I'll be scrolling through Facebook and I see, I won 10 grand at the casino last night. By doing what?
I don't know.
What did you do to win 10 grand? And it's always a picture of a slot machine. So it's like, what?
Oh, I will say, just because I'm not a smoker myself, it was nice that when we were walking up there, we seen that there's no more smoking allowed in the building.
There's no more smoking, and they actually close. Like, they have a closing time.
Which I'm not really worried about that.
Well, no. I just know they were
just the whole
always
smoking thing. I was like, oh my gosh.
I know you could just go in and gamble whenever.
Yeah. But I know before I'd always get a headache being in casinos just from all the cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
So, personally, that's nice. I'm sure there's a lot of people that were ticked.
Oh, yeah.
When that went into
Probably
effect.
The older people.
Yeah, I didn't really want to point it out, my judgment on them all, but, But we did that. Tried to go to a couple different restaurants, and they were both, like, hour-long waits.
Doesn't look like anybody's here.
I know. We'll see. Mara was sitting in a chair. Then we tried walking downtown Traverse. Super busy. So we just came back and ate in town.
At the delicious, amazing.
The truck stop.
Always good.
Yeah. And that's like I was telling you, for whatever reason, even though last night was super busy there, it's like they're always quick to get you their food. Mm-hmm. It just kind of surprises me because typically I see places that are busy and it's like, oh, it's going to be this long before you get any food, so...
Yeah, no, they're the best.
I don't know.
They're on top of it.
I guess.
Do you want to go check and see if they're here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're
not ending the podcast,
No,
though.
we're going to keep recording once we head back to the house.
Okay.
That was quick.
Now we're headed home.
Yes. So, yeah, anyways, Traverse was a mess. I think mainly because it appeared to be homecoming night.
It was homecoming night, and there was some festival thing going on downtown, too.
Yeah. And, I mean, they have, I think, 3 high schools in Traverse. And just, yeah, it was busy.
Yeah. I can imagine how big Traverse City is. Like, their schools. I think Midland's big. Mm-hmm. It's got to be way bigger.
I don't know. See, it's never seemed that bad to me around there, but then yesterday it just felt like a zoo. Just people and cars everywhere.
And it was a nice night too, so that had probably had a lot to do with it.
Yep. But yeah, when we went walking downtown there, it was just packed with people. Like you said, a band playing, and they've got all these like outdoor restaurant type things. is it?
73.
Oh, I can't see. It is?
Yeah, it says right there.
Holy cow, we got a fancy Jeep that says what direction we're heading and the temperature.
Yes.
Po-po.
It was clearly going over the speed limit, so I'm not really worried about it.
It seems like everybody does like 45, 50 through here when it's 35.
50, yeah.
I don't know. Let's talk about the post that you commented on the Jeep page.
Oh, please.
Because I want to know what other people might think. So I think it was a lady.
Yeah, it was a lady
Posted.
in a Jeep group that she upgraded to a new Bronco.
Upgraded. She said upgraded, which I get.
And that's cool. Like
some people might see it as an upgrade too, but
you don't post
if
that
you
in
had
Jeep
a Jeep, why would you post in a Jeep group that you upgraded to a Bronco?
I love the people
I could see doing that in a Bronco page.
Yeah, but that's what I was going to say. Like, I love the people who, like, sit there and say, you know, this is not an airport. You don't have to announce your departure.
Oh, I just find that irritating.
Well, it's funny because it's true.
It.
Like,
I get it.
if you're leaving the group, just leave the group.
I get it. It's just a kind of tool bag thing to say.
I know, but
And people just do it nowadays because people started saying that, and they're like, oh,
I know.
I can be the funny guy now.
I know. But I commented on it. I think she posted it, like, the post had been on there for, like, 10 minutes, maybe. And there were already a whole bunch of comments on there that were, like, you know, not very nice. But, of course, I had to put, what did I say? You're about to get roasted?
Getting roasted, yeah. Now my dad's calling.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, Jade mentioned something about that they're finna.
I didn't say that.
I think you did. I think you said.
No, I said.
Oh, you about to.
Yeah.
Get roasted.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes.
Can we go straight here?
Sure.
Well, I don't know where I'm going,
Turn left.
dude.
Just turn left.
Okay.
But yeah, we went to my parents and they weren't there, so then we left, and then I guess we just passed them. They called wanting us to go back.
Well, you should have, you know, gave him a call, you know.
I know.
Right?
Go straight.
Okay.
That's your buddy, whatever her name was.
Her?
Yeah. I can't
Glenda!
Glenda, there we go.
I bought a purse from her.
Yep. Go straight here, too. But, yeah. So, that's, I don't know. I could have seen that lady commenting and saying, like, oh, it was a fun ride or whatever, but traded the Jeep or the Wrangler in for a Bronco.
Mm-hmm.
But not, upgraded to a Bronco on a Wrangler page. Speaking of my parents.
Right or left?
Right.
Right.
My dad apparently did listen to most of our other podcast episode.
He did? Wow.
Yeah. Where you were like, hopefully your dad doesn't listen to this.
the one time.
I know.
The one time.
He claims he listens to quite a few of them, but I don't know.
Left or right?
Straight.
Straight ahead? Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't believe that. Maybe he does. I don't know.
I don't know.
What'd he say?
Funny. Oh, well, he just, because you were like, oh, hopefully he doesn't watch this so he doesn't hear it. Whatever we were talking about with me or us wanting to move and whatnot. I was like, oh, well, I've already talked to him about it before, so whatever. Yeah. I forgot to tell you that, though. And then you'll go left at this stop sign.
Oh yeah, this is the hospital.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm so tired.
It's just one of those days, I feel like. It's just the day.
I think it's mainly because it's just like cloudy out. And just,
It's dark and cloudy, and it gets dark at 6:30 now.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's like starts to.
Yeah.
I just know lately it's been like 7 or 7:30 and it's like pitch black out.
Mm-hmm. Well, honey?
Are you going the right way to our house?
We're going back to Grandma and Papa Jade's.
I want to see you.
Yes. What else do we got? Oh, you. Oh my gosh.
Well, this road needs redone.
I know it does. You changed your own oil, correct?
Yes, all by myself.
Yeah, she changed her own oil.
In the Jeep.
Wow.
Yes.
What a.
And it was very easy. Like, a lot easier than in, like, the cars. First
Well,
of all,
I'm sure
because...
you can just slide right under
yeah,
it.
you don't need to jack it up or anything like that because it's lifted enough. You can just
Yeah.
slide right under there. The only thing that was a pain to do was getting the bolt off or the plug to drain the oil. Yeah, literally the very first thing I had to do
Yeah.
was the hardest because they, I don't know, Feeney, because they did it, claimed they did it before, you know,
Yeah.
I bought it. They just, oh my god, it was so hard to get off.
Yeah, I'm sure they put it on pretty tight.
Yeah, so I didn't know how I was going to get off, but I kicked it as hard as I could, and it finally gave, but I was like, oh, thank God, because, you know, my dad doesn't have an impact or nothing like that, so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say, I don't think you should have to use an impact to take that off,
Yeah, that was the hardest part, and then the oil filter is just literally right up front here. Like
the front of the engine.
Yeah. So
That's
you
what
just
I
go
was thinking.
under and you twist it off and make sure your seal's on there, and
So did you get covered in oil taking that off?
a little bit, but not bad.
I just didn't know with it being up front there if you could have reached over from the top and done it.
You had to go. You have to go from underneath, I think.
It wasn't sideways. Was it sideways?
No,
No. So
I'll
it is
show you when we
Okay.
park.
I just
but
felt like I remembered seeing some filter sideways, but I guess that probably wouldn't make sense for an oil filter.
yeah, no, no. But yeah, I mean, I really didn't. It dripped a little bit, obviously, because there's some in the filter, but it really wasn't that bad.
Sweet.
The only thing I screwed up on was putting 5W30 in this instead of 5W20, but I guess that doesn't matter
I don't know.
to some people.
I wouldn't think it'd be a huge deal. Yeah.
The cap says 5W20, but
Yes.
there really can't be that much of a difference.
Yeah.
Do you know the difference?
No, I have no clue.
Could you put, like, what about the weird oil that, like, the diesel engines take? You can't put that in here, can you?
I don't know.
What did the Jettas
I wouldn't.
have?
I have no clue. I don't remember. I honestly
Doesn't
don't
remember.
It's been how long since we've had the Jettas?
I know. Like 4 years? 5 years?
Oh yeah, just about 5.
Yeah.
Probably 5 now.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We're here.
are we good?
Yeah, I think so.
Done with this?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys, and we will see you next time.
See ya.